All right, settle in, because tonight we're opening the door to a story that's as chilling as it is unbelievable. Welcome to Dark House, where every story hides a scream, and every monster was once human. We're about to delve into the mind of America's deadliest serial killer, a man who, unbelievably, remembered every single face he murdered, as if each life he took was a dark masterpiece he meticulously crafted. For decades, we thought we knew the monsters lurking in the shadows of American history. But no one, absolutely no one, could have imagined that the quiet old man, tucked away in a California prison cell, would emerge as the most prolific serial killer the U.S. has ever known. His name was Samuel Little, and trust me, his story is beyond terrifying. It's a profound look into the darkest corners of human nature. Born way back in 1940, Little's life started in poverty, leading him to drift from state to state, a phantom in society. He was, by all accounts, charming, smart, and utterly, completely without empathy. It's a chilling combination, isn't it? He specifically targeted women whom he believed society had forgotten: prostitutes, runaways, addicts, individuals who, in his twisted view, wouldn't be missed. It's a heartbreaking truth that makes his crimes even more insidious. From the 1970s all the way to 2005, Samuel Little embarked on a horrifying journey of murder, spanning an incredible 19 states. His method was brutal yet meticulously clean. He strangled his victims with his bare hands. No blood, no weapons left behind, just the silent act. He then callously dumped their bodies in alleys, remote fields, and dark rivers, making them incredibly hard to find or identify. For years, police departments across the country treated these tragic deaths as isolated incidents. No one connected the dots. No one saw the larger, horrifying pattern. Until 2012. That's when DNA evidence finally, after all those years, caught up with him. At first, they could only definitively link him to 3 murders. A small number, yet enough to get him behind bars. But it was in prison, surprisingly, where the true nightmare began to unfold. He started to talk, and what he revealed sent shivers down the spine of every law enforcement officer who listened. Samuel Little confessed to an astonishing 93 murders. Yes, 93. And here's the most chilling, most unforgettable part of his confessions. He remembered every single victim's face. Little would sit with FBI agents, not just recounting details, but sketching the women from memory, decades after their deaths. These weren't crude drawings, they were vivid, detailed portraits. So vivid, in fact, that families recognized their lost loved ones from these haunting images. The FBI has confirmed at least 60 of his victims to date, making him, without a doubt, the most prolific serial killer in American history. Think about that for a moment. 60 confirmed lives, and potentially many more. When investigators, baffled and horrified, asked him why he committed these unspeakable acts, his response was chillingly simple. He just smiled and said, "It made me feel alive." He showed no remorse, no guilt, not a shred of regret. Only a perverse pride in his impeccable, monstrous memory. Samuel Little died in 2020 at the age of 80, having never expressed a single word of sorrow for the lives he so cruelly extinguished. Even now, the FBI still uses his haunting drawings, these silent screams captured on paper, to identify unknown victims, to bring some form of closure to families still searching. Each portrait is a grim reminder, a silent scream from the past. And behind them all, the indelible, terrifying smile of a man who remembered every single death, every single victim, as if each one were a dark masterpiece in his macabre collection. If this story shook you to your core, don't leave the house just yet. There are even darker stories waiting inside, and we're just getting started. This is Dark House, where every light hides a shadow. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. Thanks for joining us tonight.